Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from Board Game Arena. This time I'm playing a game called Azul and it's my turn, so I'll have to quickly do my turn and I'll explain what the game is all about. I'm going to take this little blue tile here, over there. Right, okay, so Azul is a tile picking, tile placement game where you and your opponents are trying to build a mosaic pattern using 5 different patterns of tiles, and you're going to collect them from this left-hand portion of the screen, and you're going to place them onto your board and then slide them at the end of the round into the position into your mosaic. So the way it works is on your turn, you have to take tiles from either one of the circle sort of discs on the table. I think these are called factory offerings. I think that's the terminology in the game. Or you can take tiles from the center. There's the leftovers. So I will show you what happens in a second when I do my turn. So it's my turn now. I am going to pick. What am I going to pick? I'm going to pick these 2 black tiles from this offering here on the right hand side. So if I take those 2, the remaining 2 tiles from that offering, because they're of different colors, slide into the middle of the table, and then I have to choose where the 2 black tiles I picked up are going to go. You don't have to pick up 2, you can pick up as many as you want, but here it's 2 because there are 2 black. And I'm going to put them in the middle row like this, and then confirm. Okay, and everyone's going to keep doing that. You can take things like my opponent's just done there. There were 4 yellows available, so the green opponent here took all 4 yellows from the center. You don't have to wait until all these circle discs are empty of tiles before you take from the middle. You can take from the middle whenever you want. The first person to take from the middle picks up an additional tile, which means they actually get -1 point at the end of this round, but they get to go first in the next round. So they get a bit of an advantage that way. What am I going to pick? I think I'm going to take this light blue one and see, because there are 4 more of those light blue kicking around. I might be able to complete the bottom row. Apologies, people. It is quite hard to explain a game while playing it. Oh, okay, my opponent picked them up. Never mind. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see someone explain it properly. But basically, yeah, we're going to take all the tiles from the offering and from the middle here until there are none left, and then we do scoring. I'll take the 2 pale blue just to start trying to complete this bottom row. And then my 2 opponents will get a turn each, and then we do the scoring phase. I'll try and show you as the scoring is done what is happening. Okay, that's it. So my thing is being scored first. So what you do is you take any of these rows on the left-hand side which are fully completed, so all of the spaces in that row are filled, and if they are, then you slide 1 tile from that row across into its position on the mosaic in that row, and you gain points. So because the blue one is already 1, that blue tile slides across, gets 1 point. The light blue one moves across, and I get 2 points, because you count all of the tiles adjacent to the tile that you've placed vertically and horizontally. So it counts itself, and then it counts the blue tile above it, so 2 points. These black tiles do not move across because this row isn't complete. Same thing, these light blue tiles do not move across because the row is not complete. And that's basically it. And my opponents did the same thing, right? So this person got the same number of points as me, but everything shifted across 1 space, and then my opponent here got 3 points, but because they got 3 rows, but they're all separate from each other. Adjacent in a diagonal fashion like this doesn't give you bonus points, only vertically or horizontally. And we basically keep doing that. We just keep repeating the process over and over and over until one person has completed a row, and then we go into the end of round scoring, or the end of game scoring, rather. So I need to try and complete these 2 rows if possible. So what I'm actually going to do here, I'll demonstrate how this works. I'm going to take these 2 light blue from the middle. So I claim that first player token, but it comes into this slot here at the bottom because it can't be placed anywhere in these rows. So at the end of this round, I'm going to get -1 point. But I get to complete this bottom row, so I think it's worth it. Okay, so what color is that? Purple opponent, the one in the middle here, also complete another row. Okay, I'm going to try and complete this black row in the middle here. That's what I'm going to do. Pop that there. And what's happening in terms of... Ooh, okay. I'm already seeing a potential problem that's going to happen later. There's a lot of orange tiles here. I've already filled up my bottom row. And my two opponents have half completed their bottom rows, but they can only fill it with that color. Once you start filling it up with this case, my opponent filled this up with red, they can only keep filling up with red until they complete. Same here. My opponent has only got blue at the bottom row, so they can only put blue tiles in here until it's completed. So I was worried that we're going to have with lots of oranges in the middle and someone will have to take them and they'll get loads of minus points. But that's not going to be the case. I will take this one orange, because I can put it in my top row. You don't have to fill the rows in order, right? I can have this situation where I filled row 1, row 3, row 5. That's absolutely fine. But when you do the scoring, they slide in order from the first row down to the last row. Okay. My green opponent here might be able to nab that last blue in order to complete that row. I would stop them, but it's not advantageous for me to stop them. Or is it advantageous for me? It would actually hurt them quite a bit that it doesn't free up that bottom row for them. I'm actually going to be a little bit of a prick here, and I'm going to take this and pop it into my second row. And I can complete that for myself next turn. So that means now this green opponent is going to be stuck with 4 blue tiles in here until the next round. So it might cause them problems. It might not. It might hurt them in the long run. It might not. It just depends. Okay. Middle opponent here is going to have 4 completed rows this round. That's a pretty good round for them. Okay, so I have a choice. I can take either of these. I can take the 3 black or the one which is the pale. I'd rather take the 3 black here. So I can almost complete this 4th row next turn. There we go. Okay. And that's... Oh, wow. This middle opponent has got all the rows completed. Maybe I should have taken the other one then, so they got some minus points. It'll be fine. Okay, so I'm up to 8 points. Not the best start, because I've got something separated here, but it'll work out in the end. So, we keep going, as I said, until one person's completed an entire row, and then that's the final round of the game. The bonus points at the end of the game are, for every completed row you have, that's a bonus 2 points. For every completed column you have, that's a bonus 7 points. And if you manage to collect all 5 of a certain color, that's 10 points. If I had all 5 blacks, 10 points. All 5 blues, 10 points, and so on. So yeah, I'm a bit gutted because I recorded another game of this and I managed to force an opponent to take so many tiles which they couldn't place onto their board, and they had all of this section filled up, so they got minus 14 points at the end of the round. They still ended up winning by 7 points. They played it very, very well. So what do I want to do? I need to try and complete this row. I need to complete this row. I will take the black first. There's quite a lot of strategy with this game in terms of it's very easy to pick up, and it is quite light. But at the same time, I can imagine as you play it more and more and more, you can start really looking at your opponent's boards and trying to work out what things you should take to block what they're trying to do. I'm not very good at these sort of games. I know they're not that weighty. But I think I'm so used to playing a game like Fury of Dracula, I've just absorbed myself in and just really obsessed about the strategy with that game. Whereas these other games, I just prefer they're nice light games to play. I play this game quite a lot in person. We've got a little board game group, and we often played this because we taught it to the other couple, and they really enjoy it. So it's great when that happens. I'll take this blue one from the middle, just to get that completed, and then I can wait and see what my opponents do, and then I can take other tiles. If I can get maybe the 5 orange, that would be pretty decent. I have to wait quite a long time for that to happen, though, to get them all accumulated. I wanted to play this game for you just to showcase something different, because it might be a game that maybe you don't know about. So now what do? Do I take the black one? Yeah. Yeah, let's take the black. I hope those 5 red... Ah, never mind. Okay, so that's interesting. My opponent decides to put the 4 reds into the third row, so because there's 1 left over, it gets moved into this bottom section here, as I was talking about before. So they're going to have -1 point at the end of the round. But they completed a row, so it might well be worth it. It all depends on what it is you're trying to do. And obviously they might want to stop me from getting all those reds, which is acceptable strategy. Okay, so they're trying to go for the oranges too. I can't really stop them from getting at least 3 of them. So, with that in mind, I think I'll take the blacks and start trying to fill in... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay. I might have to take a minus here if there are 4 blues left. Yeah, because green opponent's not going to be able to take them. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Middle opponent has decided to take... I don't know what colour that is. It's like a purpley brown colour. I'll just call them bright, shall I? Right, okay, now what do I take? I will take this black. And it means now, because there's 3 of different colours in here, so I'm going to get 1 more turn. And I did that for the black, so I can take any of these colours. It won't be a problem. I'm not going to get blocked for this middle row. Just depends on what my opponent's going to take. That'll be advantageous to them. I guess green opponent's going to take the orange one, I suppose. I'm a bit worried. The middle opponent here has already got a column completed. Those 7 points are not added until the end of the game, but still. That's why they've got, you know, double the points I've got. So I'll put the red one in the middle. I don't know if I can be able to complete that at some point. Okay. 1 point for the black. 4 points for the blue, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, horizontally and vertically. 1 point for that one. So yeah, not the best in terms of points accumulation. You got to try to build up your mosaic, so then you try to maximize the number of points per turn, not just completing columns and stuff. It's not just the end game objectives; it's how you create those columns and create those rows, right? If you spread out across the mosaic, it's not ideal. You want to try and sort of start in a corner and spread out that way, but sometimes the tiles just will not cooperate with you. There are the same number of every single tile in the bag, but then depending on how they get drawn, you might end up with a lot of one color at the beginning and then not a lot of that color at the end. It just depends. It all depends. Okay, I will take 2 black to get this bottom row completed, and then I'll be able to take 2 red, hopefully. Unless green decides to take this offering. No, they don't. That's good for me. So again, I'm going to take these. I'm just going to guarantee myself these 2 reds. Again, if I'm paying attention more to my opponent's board, I might not need to take them, but I'll just do it. Just to guarantee the rows, and then we'll... Oh, that's very good for them. 3 blacks already there, and they're going to get 5 points for that. That's decent. Well, I'm not in the lead at the moment. Far from it. Oh my goodness, green's already got all the oranges. Ooh dear. Okay. Yeah, I might not be winning this one. Now what? 2 yellow? Yeah, I'll take 2 yellow. I might be able to get 1 red as well for the top. That'd be decent. I'm only 2 black away from getting 10 points for getting all the blacks. So, let's see. I think my green opponent is going to take that red. Because they'd get 5 points just from doing that. Oh, they didn't. Alright, I mean, I'll take it. What do you mean it's not my turn? Nah, it's my turn. That's too eager. Far too eager. Right. Okay. Let's see what they leave me with for the 4th row. I can't put a black in there because there's already a black tile in this space. Oh, I'm going to have to take a minus here. I've just realised I'm going to have to take a minus. It'd be interesting to see what my opponents leave me with. Oh no, will I? Oh no. There's green's turn. Nope, I will not have to take a minus. Fantastic. Okay. I think I will take the light blues. I don't know if... Oh, yeah, yeah. So this is gonna hurt green opponent here because they have to take 2 yellow and they got no space to put the 2 yellow because they've already filled up all their yellow spaces. So these two will fill in at the bottom, so they get -3 points. Okay. Well, I got 9 points, 10 points this round, 12 points this round. It's okay. This opponent here is doing well. 10 points already. 12, 13. Oh well. Only 1 point more than me, but still they got a bit of a lead. Okay. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be in a battle for second here, I think, unless Bri really messes up. They seem quite experienced with this game. Base one Elo. So again, I want to objective. We try to complete this middle row here. There are 2 groups of 2 pale blue, so maybe I don't need to rush to do them right now. There are 2 black here. I'm going to take the 2 black to complete that set of 5. That'll be good for me. Now, I could end the game right now by putting a pale yellow in here, but I don't think it's to my advantage because I won't win, I don't think. Bri could end the game if they wanted to by getting 1 black. Can't really stop them if that's the case. So I'm just gonna assume that they are not going to try to end the game this round, and they'll try and get more points. Sometimes games of Azul can end really fast. In the previous game I played, the winning score was 96. And bear in mind, they'd taken a -14 penalty. Whereas I've had other games which end below the 50-point mark. Depends on what all the players want to do. If they feel like, oh, we can keep going and get more points. If there's someone who's in the lead and they want to end it really fast. So I would not be surprised if Bright takes a black. They didn't take the black. Interesting. Okay, maybe they realise that they can just still take the black later to win. It's not advantageous for me to end the game now. I will not win that way. So I will take these 2 yellow because I might be able to complete the yellow row in the middle because there's 1 yellow left. I don't think my other opponent. Yeah, this obviously the green opponent doesn't want yellows, and Bri is not wanting yellows at the top. So that yellow's probably going to still be there. I've got no completed columns. Oh, okay, right. They're completing that road. That's fine. Yeah, no completed columns. That's a bit of a problem for me. A lot of points for columns. If I can get blues, at least if I get 2 completed rows and 1 column. Okay, yeah. So Bri doesn't want to end the game right now. So yeah, they just want to try and get as many points as possible. So they might end it next round because they can get 2 completed rows. They might be able to get 2 completed columns as well. I don't know if I can compete with that. We'll have to see. Me, well, I have no option. I have to take the blue. Again, I could end the game, but I don't think any of the game helps me here. I don't win that way. So I have to do this because there's already a pale blue in this bottom row. Oh, that's good for me. That Bright Rise losing some points. Okay, that works. Oh, they got another column. Yeah, Bright Rise playing well. I don't know why it's very like it's just one of these games, similar to Sagrada and stuff. It's games you have to kind of plan ahead and imagine where things are going to go, and I just often don't see it. um, I assume he's going to try to end this round, surely. That's what I would do. If I was in Bridebride's position, I would try to end the game. There's only 6 points between us. I think they got more bonus points, though. That's the problem. There are no blue. There are very few blues. I can't complete the third row. Can't complete the bottom either. So I'm going to get no columns. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Ah. Yeah, I'll just have to... Yep, I'm going to have to end it. Not ideal. I might be able to sneak second. It doesn't look like green is going to have any completed columns or rows. So I might be able to sneak second. Need to wait for some more oranges to go into the middle. So let's complete the top row. Well, I've got that in my head. Nah, never mind. Bright had other ideas. Still 4 yellows left. If the blues remain, I might be able to get that. Oh, I might be able to get a column here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go for this column. That might be enough. It might be enough. You never know. I need one of these 2 remaining blues. Hopefully, yeah. One of them's going to be here. That's good. That's good. And if all the yellows are here... Yeah. Yeah, because now my opponent is going to be taking the yellows. So I get 3, 4... Well, you never know. Bright doesn't have 5 of any color. So you never know. I wonder if they're going to nick that yellow from me. Because they're worried about me. Nope, maybe not. They're playing to maximize their score rather than trying to minimize mine. Cool, okay. Ooh, I'm going to have 4 completed rows this turn. In terms of putting tiles in. Yeah, it might be enough. I'm going to get quite a lot of points for this yellow. I have 4 because there's been a column of 4. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Definitely not as high scoring as the previous game. I'm really gutted. I was recording it and my hard drive ran out of space. 8 points just for that. Another 8 points. Another 8 points. 28 points in one round. Ooh, it might be enough, you know. We'll see. Oh, I'm actually in the lead. Ooh. Oh no, but green's doing very well here. Oh, this is going to be close. I'm in the lead by 1 point. I have bonus points. I get 4 for my rows, 7 for a column, so that's 11 in total, and then 10. I'm up to 83. Is that going to be enough? I'm ahead of Bri. Oh, what? We tied. Hey, first victory. Let's go. How did I win that? Tiebreaker, the player with the most completed horizontal lines. Wow. Wow. Cool. Never mind. Well, that was a decent game to showcase this, wasn't it? Goodness me. Okay, so maybe then, uh, Bri made a mistake then by not trying to end the game a turn sooner. I think that means that you want a rematch. Yeah, we can do a rematch. Why not? Anywho, so yeah, there you go. Managed to get the two completed rows and getting that yellow in that slot. I think one of the two of them should have blocked that last yellow. So I couldn't complete that 4 point column in here. Oh, just enough. Good game. Good game. Well, anyway, so that's Azul. Again, apologies for the crap explanation. It's very hard to explain while playing, but I hope you get the gist. It's a really good fun. It's a really fun little game. There's lots of variants of the game too, with different patterns and things. There's also another version of this of the base game where you flip the board over and all of the spaces on the mosaic are grey, so you can put any tiles you want. You don't have to literally put them, the orange tile in the bottom row in the bottom left and so on. There are restrictions. I can't remember what the rules are. I can't remember if the restriction is horizontal or vertical. I think it's vertical restriction. You can't have the same color twice in a column. But rows, you can have whatever you want. You could have literally 5 blues at the top if you wanted. So yeah, it's interesting. It's a nice little fun game. As I said, it doesn't take very long. If you're playing with 4 people around the table, half an hour once you get used to it, and it's done. So it's good. It's a nice little game. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Um, and I'll see you in another game of maybe Azul or something else from Board Game Arena very soon. Take care, everybody. Oh yeah, I've got to say, if anybody wants to add me on Board Game Arena and play a game with me sometime, you're free to do so. Take care, everybody. See you soon.